Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. A couple of months ago I was watching a video from Bonnie and Clive where they were making journaling cards out of book pages. So I decided to make a few. So instead of doing a walk to show you how they're done, just pop over to Bonnie's channel and have a look. I put stenciling on mine because, you know, I like my stenciling. So I did some stenciling as well as, you know, put images and things like that. So these are what I came up with. I've still got to do a couple of finishing touches on a few of them. They're very awesome. So I kind of had another idea where I decided to make little tiny file folders. So I'll leave a link to that video below. And while I was mucking around the other day when I had a spare chance, I actually made some of these using book pages. Now, they're a similar shape to a file folder. And what I thought I would do is use them as page dividers, like a floating divider or something in a journal. So let me just grab a journal here that I have, and I'll show you what to do with them. So you could pop them in a pocket. And use like journaling cards, or you can have them as a floating pocket. So basically stick them under, you know, one of these paper clips. So it was just an idea, just a thought, just to see. There we go. So if we stick that under there, or you can just have that as a bookmark, like if you were, yeah, that way inclined. So I thought I'd pop on and show you how I made them. So what I did is I grabbed a book, just a regular old book page out of a book, like so. And I just folded it. Now let me move these out of the road. Let me move them out of the way. And I'll show you those a bit later. But yeah, so let's just have some fun. So what I did is I folded my book page in half, like so. I do have a card here somewhere. I just want to make this crease a little bit crisper and get some glue. I do have some glue. Just a regular old glue stick. And we glue 1/2 down. I haven't sewn around any of these, so yeah, if you wanted to sew around the outside of them, I wouldn't, you know, you probably don't want to glue as much as I have. But because I'm not sewing, I want everything stuck down quite well. So let me quickly do that. Card. There we go. So what I did is, after I did this and then cut them out, ooh, where's my guillotine? I'll just trim the edge off of this. You can leave that there if you want, but I'd rather just trim it just slightly and even that up a, you know, a little bit. So I'll use one of these as a template. I might keep that 109 and I'll just wing this. It doesn't matter. I want this in a different spot. See, I've got top, bottom. I could always make one kind of in the middle. So I'll just bring this down a little bit. I'll just draw with my pencil if I can find a pencil. I tidied my desk up to make this video, so everything's packed away and I will never be able to find it again. So there's that. So if I do that, then I can just do that, right? Right. So let me cut it out as best as I can, because I'm not that great with scissors. I don't throw these out, because what I do with them is, I'll show you, is I get my ink. So let me stick this underneath my board here to, oh look, I've got one under here that it was drying. Yeah, so this is what I do with these. I use them as decorations. So I'll show you how I did that as well. So let me bring over my drop sheet and grab my ink. I do have a video on these sorts of scraps that I made a while back. It's a similar process, exactly the same actually. Instead of using the ends off your, like, you know, your strips off your books, you use these that you've cut off. Okay, so I'll do this one. Man, I'm not organised at all today, am I? I might do this one. What colour is this? Green. I've got a green dauber here, so let me grab green ink. Cracked pistachio, that will do. It's there, so let's use it. So I'll just do this. You can use paints, you can colour them in with pencils, I suppose, gelatos, anything you want. I just use my ink. Okay. All right, now stamps. Just any sort of stamps that you've got. I've got a little baggie here of stamps that I use all the time, so I keep them handy. So let me just grab that one out. Maybe that one. Grab some ink. I'll be using StazOn or StazOn ink for this particular stamping. Just anything that's waterproof, you know, doesn't run or smudge. That would be ideal. Okay, I might just use this section and pop that here, just like so. And I've got a mushroom stamp here. I might just do this half or this quarter of the stamp down the rest of it. It doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Just gives it that little something, yeah. These back away. Alrighty, so we let that dry. I'll put that aside and let me move this. And let me actually, I'll leave this here because I want to do some ink, some gluing. Alright, so I might do this one first. I'll put napkin on this one because I've gessoed, just put a little bit of gesso there and I've left it dry for a few days. So let me grab a napkin. Ooh, which one are we going to use? I've got a couple here. How about we use... Actually, I might use this one. I really like this napkin. I like this one a lot. Let me see what we've got. Now you don't have to use the whole image. I will be like the whole page. So if I have that there like so, there's a little bit of a bird. Yeah, I might do it that way. Yeah, that's the way I'm going to do it. So I need a water brush. I hope I'm in frame, guys. Okay, let me have a look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around my napkin here with some water around the shape of my little lid. Oh, there it is. Found it. We can stop looking. All right, now let me grab my glue. You can use Mod Podge. This is the one I like to use these days. It's matte deco glue. I get it from a cheap shop. I need to go back and get more actually. I did order some online on some place, but it's more expensive than if you just go into the shop and buy it yourself. So there's that. Okay, let me just grab my water and let's stick this down. Okay, is it in the right place? Yes, it is. Right. So I gessoed these words only because I don't want them to show through too much through the napkin. When I gesso them, they only show through a little bit, which is the look I'm after. What is that there? Oops. There we go. Yep. It's moved, but that's okay. I'm happy with that. So let's do this. Now I'll go over the top to make sure that it's all stuck down. A soft brush is best used for napkins because a hard brush will rip through. At least with a soft brush, there's less chance of that happening. Alright, so let me just leave that to dry. I'll put that aside. I might even drag out my heat gun actually. In a minute. We'll see. Yeah. There we go. So I'll just put this aside to dry while I work on this one here. So let me move that. I can hear the chickens out there going crook about something. Alright, so let me ink my edges. Edges. What sort of word is that? Let me ink my edges. I'm not sure what an edge is, but apparently it wants to be a word. I'm just using Vintage Photo Distress Oxide, this one. So this is where we use up all our paper scraps. So this is the fun part. So I might make that my front, I think. Yeah, why not? Let's make that the front. Alrighty then. So let me move these napkins out of the way. I don't need those right now. scrap paper along with a pair of glasses, because that's where glasses live, right? Alright, so let's use up our scraps. I hope I'm in frame. I sure hope so. Alright, so I just kind of layer my scraps. I might make it go across ways actually. And I'll use, do I have one on this side? Probably not. That's upside down, that's that way. Do I have one to go this side? What's that one? That one I've just done as that side as well. Lord help me. Okay, I might have to do that this way. Yeah, I think so. Because I don't have, normally I would have one going this side. But I haven't got any that I've stamped that go that side. They're all this side. Which is a bit odd. But let's go for it. So that needs a bit of a trim. I might use this one. This is a nice one. Let me just trim that a bit. It's a bit longer than my actual page. Let's have a look. Still a bit long. Okay. Obviously this was off a different page that I cut. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, that's a bit better. All right, so now that we have that there, we figure out what we're going to put this way. Let me just give that a trim, just like so. And I'll trim that. Yeah, every time I sit down to do a video, the phone rings. So there's that little dilemma, or something else happens. So there's also that. So this is where we use up our paper scraps. If you like it mishmashed, go for it and put as many scraps down as you can. I'm not fussed. Sometimes I will use a whole page, which I will show you when we do a flip through of the other ones. Okay, let's have a look. Give that a trim. Alright, so if I put that there, just to cover up these words, because we don't want those words to be seen really. Brown paper. I do have a brown paper bag somewhere. I'm not sure where. Let's just use this packaging. Give that a rip. Yeah, I might do that. So let me give this a bit of a trim. So if we do that and that, and where are we? This one. I want a little bit more contrast. I want something underneath there. So what I might do is rip up some of this painty paper or drop sheet, and I want it a little bit wider than this, don't I? So let's pretend that's the side. A bit too wide. So I'll probably fast forward this. No doubt. Yeah, there we go. Just adds a little bit of something there, because that's what I'm after. So I'll move that up a little bit actually, and I will get rid of this bit because we don't want this bit, and then we can stick down, right? All right, so this goes first, so let me get my glue. I'll stick this bit down first. Okay, so that's stuck down. Now we do this one on this side. I'll check that napkin in a minute, see if that's ready to fiddle around with. Might do that now actually. Let's have a look. Still a little bit wet in places, so I'll leave that to dry a bit more. All right, we need this bit here now, don't we? So let me do that. So yeah, you can use your scrapbook papers, any sort of papers that you've got. You don't have to make it so fiddly. I just like to use up all my scraps and try and get that sorted. All right, let's put this down now. There we go. Okay. So yeah, thanks for the inspiration, Bonnie. These are similar to your journaling cards, but they're file card things, journaling cards. Great to pop in your journals. And you use up your scraps and your book pages. So there's that. Win-win all round. I'm going to actually use a proper glue on here. Not that this isn't proper glue, but this is better glue. Tacky glue, just craft tacky glue, that's all it is. All right, so we stick that down. And there we go. So now you can decorate it. Okay, let me do this side. I'll have to do another one of these on this side. So we'll use our green one, right? That we just made. Let's do that. I'll give it a trim. And then we just repeat the process on the back. That's all you have to do. Or you just leave that off completely and just cover it with, so let's just do that. You don't have to get so technical. You can just cover it with a piece of paper. Let's just do that here. Make life easy. Let me grab my ruler. Ruler. Okay, let's see. That'll do. These are just old pages from my son's school books that I use. Alright, so let's stick that down. I might actually ink the edges of this. I don't know why, no particular reason, just because I feel like it. Yeah, there we go. Definitely need something else though besides this, so I'll try and find something to put there. That. Yeah, definitely needs a little bit more colour or something on there. So, let's have a look. What have I got? I've got this. Hey, why don't I just put that there? This is actually these things that I did a while back. I've been using little bits and pieces of these embossed sheets. So I'll use this one on here just to give it a little bit of something. So let's give that a trim just slightly on one end. I'll get rid of this one here, this end. I'll leave a link to these as well. I did do a video on how I made these little embossed things. I'll just use what ink I've got on here, I think, just to see if I can make this word stand out a little bit. Let me just grab, I wonder how this will look. Let me just, there we go. A bit of, what's this? Grape jelly. Oh dear. There we go. Yeah, just a little something on the side there. So let me get this glue. Actually, I better dry that. This ink isn't waterproof or permanent. It's just, yeah, cheap ink. So I'll stick this down with some tacky glue. So what I'll do is I'll stick this underneath my board here to dry. And bring this one down. Yeah. There we go. Still a bit tacky, but I can turn it over and decorate the back. Let me get my little heat gun here. That up. All right. There we go. That's better. So I will go around and ink this now before I get too carried away. I'll just put some tacky glue on it. There we go. Alright, now let's do the back. And we decorate this pretty much like we did the other one. And I will use scraps for this. It's a bit small. What about this one? Yeah, that one fits. Another mushroom one. What's this one? Might use this one actually. That one there. We just might. So let me ink this. So there's that. What sort of paper do we have? Might use some of this. So let me get my ruler. What else have we got? We'll rip off some of this. Yeah, that's what we need. Just got to trim this a little bit. Is it gonna fit now? There we go. That fits. Let me go this way. See. Just have a look. I think that way might be better. And I'll just put another piece here, like, I don't know. Maybe not anything, actually. Let's just see. I don't think we need anything else there. No, I think that's it. I don't think we need anything else there, to be honest. So let me see what other paper I've got in here. I might do a little band here. It's an ambulance. Alright, so there's that. And let's have a look. What else have we got? What else have we got in here? Some different, here, this one. that one right there. That's what we need. All right, awesome. So let me stick this down. Oh, I hope I'm in frame. Just that one, and then that one. And just flatten that out. And I just want to put this across the middle just to give it a little bit of different, bit of background noise there. Let me just trim that. There we go. Okay, I'll stick that there. Actually, I'll stick it that way. Right in the middle there. Just gives it a bit of interest, right? We stick that down. Just run my finger along here just to see if I've got all of that stuck down. Now let me have a look. So we've got that and that. Do I need a little bit there? I think I do. I think I need just something. So let me see what I've got in here that I can use. Maybe a bit of brown paper. Maybe not. Oh, I know. I can use this. Oh, have I got another bit of that book page? Let's have a look. If not, oh, hang on. I've got this bit. This would be nice. Let's try this. Just something a little bit. Maybe some music paper. Yeah. Just an old bit of music paper. I might put the 11 there, actually. Yeah. No. Alright. Very fragile and old this paper is. Okay, let me see if I can glue it down without ripping it. There we go. I don't want to play around too much with it. It's very, like I said, old and fragile. A bit like me. Yeah. So, whoops. Let's glue this down. So that, you know, different pages make different sizes. So depends on what size you're after. This is just a big book that I have. Well, not big book, but a reasonable size book that I was given. So this page is, let's have a look just real quick. Like, it is about 23 centimeters, 23.5 centimeters, which is about, I don't know, 9 inches by 6 inches roughly, and it's 15 centimeters, so it's a fairly large page. Oh boy, it's a little bit hot. All right, so there's that. So I'll stick this underneath my board here to dry, and we'll bring this one back out. So yeah, so this one's done. Isn't it nice? So what you can do now is you can either decorate them with fabric or not fabric. See, I've got this one decorated with the tab decorated with some fabric. This one here isn't. It just has a charm hanging off. What else have we got? Fabric. So I've got some that's decorated with fabric and some that aren't. So let's do a fabric one on this one. So I might, where's my fabric strips here? And another way to use up all your fabric scraps too. Look at that. See which one goes with my little book here. I might do that one actually. Do that one. Maybe. Oh, I kind of like that. That's nice. Nice and bright and cheery. Alright. So let me stick that down. I'll just trim a little bit of that off. Not much. Just a little bit. And we shall stick that on with some fabric glue, which I have somewhere. I cleaned my desk up. Where are you? Here. Oops. Yeah, come on. Out you come. There we go. Needs a refill. My little bottle here. Alright, lid. There we go. So let's stick that on. Nice. So you don't have to put fabric, but fabric always looks nice. There we go. So there are our little file folder / cards. I have a dog that's coughing over there. No peace and quiet when I do videos. I have tried, guys. I have tried and tried. So now it's just the noise, unfortunately. There's not much I can do about it. It's just the way it goes. I thought I'll have a nice peaceful day and make a video. Nope. Anyway. So, here we go. Where's my... I better plug this up before it dries. There we go. Now, let's have a little flip through. So, this is the one we just made together. What we can do is we can put a little... oh, I don't know. Let's have a look and see what I've got in my little stash here. A little koala. Actually, I don't mind that. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? Let's just put that there. Nice. Yeah, that looks good. And it goes with the red that's through that painty paper as well. This is just a faux stamp. These are my own personal stamps that I've printed. Like scanned and printed for my use. So there's that. This isn't this big, by the way. It's only like a little stamp about that big normally. So the beauty of when you scan and print things out, you can make them as big or as small as you want, right? So there we go. There's that. So now you could add a eyelet and hang something off there like I have on these, or you can just leave it as is. So there's that one that we've done. That one there. Let's check out this one. Yep, still, oh yeah, that's not the one. Where is it? Here, this one. Then there's this one here that we've just did. Now, let me bring that. I think that's in frame now. I'm not sure. We have a quick look. Yep. There we go. So there's that and that. What's there? There's this one. This one has a little dangle on it. So I've just used images out of a magazine. I've got a little envelope here with flowers that I've cut out of an old book and magazines, and I use them on various things. So that's that one. Little kookaburra. Oh, I haven't done the back of that yet. There we go. I need to do the back of that one. There's a little wombat. So you can have them as plain as you want, or as fancy as you want. Very fun, nice way to use up your book pages and your paper scraps and your fabric scraps. So it's a win-win, guys. Win all round. Different colour book pages. I've kind of staggered them. Old books. Oh, there's the other half of that I just used. So it's as easy as that, guys. As easy as that. So there we go. Thanks for hanging out with me during this process. Thanks for watching, and I hope everybody gives this a go because it's really fun. Like I said, you get to use up your scraps and you get to play. You get to play with your inks and all sorts of stuff. And I will do the back of this one very shortly. So that's what I will do. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Until the next video, take care. And I will talk to you all later. Bye for now.